Hi everyone, Danny here with another EdTech video. In this video, what I wanted to take a look at was how you might be able to use colour a little bit more creatively on your interactive whiteboards, interactive screens. It's not software specific, although I am going to show how to do it on smartboards and Promethean boards. But actually any whiteboard software and even PowerPoint you could use in this way. Let's take a look and you'll see what I mean. So this is an activity I've produced in Smart Notebook. What I've got here basically is two different coloured squares. I've got a yellow square and a black square. They don't have to be yellow and black. I always end up doing yellow and black just because I think the colour contrast works quite well, and I have found when I've done this in groups and I've asked student teachers then to go away and make their own versions, the colour combinations they pick are quite garish, and you do have to be really careful of kids that are colourblind. So you've got to look for particular colour combinations that are going to be quite clear, and the colours you choose will depend on the screen you've got, how bright it is, quality of the image and that kind of thing. But basically what you've got here is a yellow box and a black box. That's just basically a yellow rectangle and a black rectangle, and then the writing, I'd use the text tool to type the writing in, but when I move the sum from one side of the screen to the other, you get the answer, and bring it back over here, and the same here. And the same here. So if you wanted to look for an activity, it was a very quick fire set of sums to start a maths lesson off, or something to have up in tutor time, and you can just fire these across to get the answer from the kids. It could be we're looking at opposites, it could be we're looking at a question and an answer, or a date and an event. Anything where there's a quick question and answer, it's not too ambiguous. You pretty much got a standard answer, so date and what happened on that day, or maths problems, that kind of thing, symbols and the elements they stand for. The way this works is really simple. I've just got the text written in two different colours. So if I was to do this again, I'd click on the text tool and I'd type in 5 plus 2, 7. I might get picky and try and centre that, which is fine. I'll get a bit prissy, but I'm going to take that and leave that black. I'm going to take that and I'm going to change the colour of the writing. I'm going to make that yellow, and then when I bring the box back up over here, 5 plus 2 stays, and then you see the swap. If I go into the Promethean version, exactly the same idea. I've drawn the yellow box and I've drawn the black box, and then I just move the words across. This one's got a French example, word in English, word in French, there's a sum. Easy to do. You just click on the text tool, T for text, click on the screen, type your two words in, and I'm just going to highlight the bottom one and just change the colour, and then go like that, nice and easy. Okay, another thing you can do, this I really like if you're doing some English work. Each of these words here is written in yellow and in red, and I've made the page red. So lazy becomes lazy, run becomes runny, and so on. Just by moving this magnifying glass around, it makes the writing appear. The magnifying glass is nothing special. It is literally just two shapes. It's a circle and a round rectangle that I've just filled in. You can get the exact same effect without being very flash. You can just draw a circle and fill that circle in. So let's just fill it in with a kind of slightly grey colour like that. And then it won't work at the moment until I right click and do order center to back. And now as I move this shape around, I can explore the writing and look at adding Y. Crisp becomes crispy or whatever. In the Promethean version, this one is adding ing, and I can either have a shape and move it up to the word. This one's set up for you to grab the word and pull it down. So hope becomes hoping, run becomes running, swim becomes swimming. And then a final thing I've got magnifying glass back again. This might be quite nice for looking at simple shapes with the children and getting to infer shapes. So I've got shapes hidden on this page. You can't see them because I've drawn the shape and I've made the line and the colour exactly the same colour as the background to the page. In this case, the line, the colour and the page are all the same shade of orange. As I move my magnifying glass around, or my shape around, I'm going to find, I found the line. Okay, there's a corner. So can the children guess what they think the shape is? Do we think that's a square? Do we think there might be something else? Let's see if we can get some more information right over here. That give them some more information now. Is that a triangle? Is that a square? If it's a triangle, what kind of triangle is it? We know it's got a right angle over here, so actually a right angle triangle, and then we see if that's right. Over here we've got another triangle. What kind of triangle do they think that is? Let's explore the angles. Let's go around and have a look. What about this shape here? I've got this bit of shape. Do we think that's a square, a hexagon, a pentagon? What information have they got? What do they know? And again, we can just move that around to explore the shape. Likewise in the Promethean version, same thing done. We just find the shapes. There's one there. What do we think that is? Hexagon, pentagon, octagon, whatever. Let's go around and see if we can count the side and see if we can explore. And all we've done is drawn a shape. So let's just find a shape. I'm going to drag that shape out, then I'm just going to select that shape, and I'm going to change the pen color to orange, which is the same orange as the background, and I'm then going to choose a paint bucket and I'm going to fill it in with orange as well. So now that shape, you know, is there, and as we move it around you can explore that shape, just to make the outside and the inside change the right color. Again, I didn't show you how to do that in Smart, so let's just draw a shape up here. Let's do that shape there. I'm going to click on the shape, I'm going to click on the colors, I'm going to choose the fill color, I'm going to choose the outside color, and there it is. Well, there it's not, you can't see it, but if I do that, yes you can. Okay, so a nice easy set of activities, but it's not so much what they do, but start to think maybe, are there ways that you could use that in your lessons, in your particular subject you're doing. You're using colour in a slightly more creative way, you're hiding things, then we're using a different colour to make those colours stand out. So where you've got colours being hidden because they're the same colour as the page, you're then having another colour, a white or a grey or whatever, to make those colours then stand out so the class can read them. And again, think about the colours you're using, choose things that aren't too clashing and aren't too hard to read for particular children if they've got visual impairments and so on. But you know, think of things that you could use quite nicely, especially that magic paper idea. The black and yellow thing works really well for lots of different situations, just very quick fire sums and quick fire mental stylers, that kind of thing. So I hope you found it useful. Any questions, as usual, whack them in the comments or get in touch with me via the Whiteboard blog, and I'll be back soon with some more videos. Thank you very much for your time. Cheers, goodbye.